What's up, guys? Welcome to one of the few dual commentaries I have ever done and probably will ever do. Maybe I might start making more. It depends on who it will be with. But who do I have with me today?
You have Ricky, probably known as Sofa King or Sofa on YouTube, but yeah.
You had a tiny bit of lag in there in the probably part, but oh well, it's all right. It's all good. But anyways, me and Ricky, we were talking earlier because we've known each other for a long time in this community, and we were just talking earlier about how things have changed, and we're just gonna be talking about it from our perspective. And I've been in this community since July of 2009, and that's almost coming out to 2 years ago. And Ricky, how long have you been in here?
Ever since Blame Truth and XCal kind of got into the whole gameplays and stuff like that, like before commentaries and everything.
Yeah, that shit's it's been a long time like this community's
Yeah.
gone. And what me and Ricky were talking about was just like how things went from complaining about ACOGs, like people using ACOG scopes as steady aims. You remember those days, right?
Yeah.
Just like
360 off of like everything and fucking, oh, you knew using ACOG, what a bitch.
Grizz came out with the montage and then
Oh my
everybody
God.
wanted to rock that
Matrix,
setup.
dude. I remember after the Matrix came out, like I didn't know exactly about the whole ACOG stuff. And then as soon as the Matrix came out, I saw people flying off buildings and doing 360s, and I was like, what
hmm
the fuck?
and then remember the part with the UFO hack for the PS3?
Oh, that shit was so
That
bad.
was it was crazy though. It was like
I
you'll
remember the
enter a game
first
and people will
day I
fly.
saw that shit, and I was like, all right, let's go play some COD. And I'd see someone like rise out of the floor and be like, this is new.
I remember what people used to do was they used to stay like in a bushy area and they used to be like halfway into the floor and they'll kill you like that. It was so ridiculous. And then on that map, Wetwork, they used to go on top of those two big
Oh,
high-rise
yeah, yeah,
buildings.
like the top of it.
Yeah, and they used to stay up there and snipe. I remember those days, and then that's when I entered the community by actually doing videos. Before
Fucking
that,
hackers.
yeah, I was just before that I was just a viewer, but then I made my first commentary, which was the whole making fun of the whole hacking thing. It was like
So,
a rage commentary of all the hackers and
so that's what got you into it, just like being pissed off.
no, I wasn't actually pissed off. Like a lot of people misunderstood that. I just thought it would be funny to actually make a commentary about it. But it was fun to make. I still to this day remember making it and everything. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. I forgot what day it was, but I remember I had like my computer going, everything like that. I was like, you know what, let's do this, and I just went on a rant. And the reason why I did that commentary was because PJ, cool, PSN Cool PJ, he told me that I have a great voice for commentating, and at first I thought, that's pretty gay, but then I was
You
like,
got a nice mouth, boy.
he seemed like a pedophile. You got pretty
PJ,
lips.
I'm not gonna lie, PJ is cool, but he can be a tad on the creepy side sometimes.
Yeah, we should just ask Casey about that. Remember that
Hey,
that podcast? He was just like all over it. But I remember he told me that I'll have a great voice for commentating, and then I got all into it, and now I'm here where I'm at today. And it's amazing how it all went from something about having fun and everything like that. I mean, there's still fun implemented in this community still, but
mm,
nowadays you got a lot of guys just looking for the money.
yeah,
What do
and
you think
that's
about all that?
if you're going to do this, and this is how I saw it from when Machinima Respawn started coming around and giving people contracts. Like, if you're gonna be into this, if you're having legitimate fun and you love what you do, making videos and interacting with the community, that there is no problem with like getting some money out of it. But if money is becoming a top priority over fun, then that's kind of where I draw the line.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that because as soon as like you just come in for money and that's
Yeah,
all you're focusing on, your content is going to be pretty shitty
yeah,
because you're not going to be worrying about how great your videos are. You're just going to be worrying about just putting something out there so that way people could go and watch it. And it's
yeah,
most likely going to be Call of Duty since Call of Duty gets the most views in this community, which is pretty sad. Like
yeah.
people, a lot of these
People like
days, kids
don't
are
have an open
close-minded.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's mainly because our community is mostly younger kids, more of the younger generation, but they just need to learn how to open their minds to other games other than Call of Duty. And
like
I hate when people use Call of Duty as like a rubric to grading other games that have
yeah.
nothing to do with Call of Duty.
I can understand like on a point of controls and stuff because Call of Duty did kind of nail it on controls, but
Mhm.
just for multiplayer and to judge like well, this game doesn't have steady aim, so I don't really like it, or some shit like that.
No kill streaks. They hate it.
Yeah, well, even most like Homefront has kill streaks. Crysis kind of has his own form of kill streaks, I think, and a lot of games are even Uncharted
Hold
has
on, this
perks.
Crisis. I don't. I played some Crisis too, but I haven't really. I
I
don't know.
believe it has some form. I think I haven't
It has
really
like
looked at
armor
it.
and shit. It's not. You can't really compare that to Call of Duty, in my opinion. It's like on a whole different
Oh
level.
yeah, but I mean like certain perspectives of the games.
Yeah, of course, because it's a first-person shooter. You know, there's got to
Yeah,
be some things that are similar with first-person shooters, and a lot of people they seem to like not like Battlefield. Like my main goal so far of my channel has been to convert people from just being Call of Duty fanboys to also looking at Battlefield, because Battlefield is just an amazing game that I think a lot of people in this community have just overlooked because all that's in their face is Call of Duty. So they're not really looking at Battlefield because they know Call of Duty gets the views.
and I, I'd agree with people just need to be more open-minded about certain games because I'm aware that like this
Battlefield.
community. I mean, Killzone 3. What else? Homefront looks pretty good. I mean, Homefront looks like it's a game that's like gonna be out for about 2 months and then probably die out. But
Homefront to me looks like a clusterfuck.
I,
But it's just like it's just like this community just needs to grow from what it is now, because it went from complaining about ACOGs to complaining about view whoring and money
and
whoring.
giveaways.
Yeah, doing
But shit.
multiple giveaways just for views, and people were complaining because White Boy had about 200,000 subscribers before doing the giveaways, and now he has over 300,000,
Yeah.
and he's making a ton of money from this. And X-Jaws, people were complaining about him. Me personally, like I think some people just get too worked up over this. I mean, you have to look at it from their view, from their perspective. They have to make their money. I mean, this has become their priority, their main job. So,
Yeah.
I don't mind, but at the same time, it's not right sometimes. But it's just sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. But this community has definitely grown, and after Modern Warfare 2, this community basically just blew up.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2, like the start of it was kind of the golden age for the community because that's when everybody kind of got their placings and where they were and everything.
And then Modern Warfare 2, the first couple of weeks was heaven, and then
Yeah.
after that,
God, I remember the first week it was like heroin.
I know. No, there was like nobody was taking advantage of the game because they wasn't really exploited yet. All the
Yeah.
flaws in the game was not exploited, but then it
I,
got exploited, and I think that's also what messed up this community a bit, because now people they just fight dirty.
yeah, because I remember that's kind of when the drama started in YouTube because I remember Muzzafuzza did a video where he had like 3 guns or something, and
Yeah, and
then
also he did that video to Infinity Ward where he stood at the back of
oh yeah,
I think it's called Karachi or something like that. I
yeah,
forgot
yeah,
I forgot
yeah.
the names of the maps. And he went flawless, just noob tubing, and people
It-
people like were on both sides of the fence for that one. They were like, yeah, that's great. He's showing Infinity Ward the issues, but at the same time, he's showing other players who didn't know about that, look, you can do this. You can stay at one spot and you can go flawless. So,
mhm.
and then people were all over
Didn't
Wings.
Wings do something
Yeah,
like
I was
that
just
too?
about to say that Wings of Redemption. Apparently, like everybody was pointing fingers at him. Me personally,
Everybody.
I don't blame the guy. It's in reality, it's just a game, but the flaws are gonna get out there anyways. People knew about that before Wings of Redemption, but everybody points at the finger at him because
People just like to hate him.
yeah, it's just that whole thing happened with Hutch, and people just never let it go. I mean, it's a YouTube Call of Duty. Like I wouldn't even say Call of Duty anymore. It's a YouTube gaming community, and some people just take it as if it's real life. And I
Oh,
think the reason why they take it like that is because they don't really have anything in real life going on. And here comes the siren.
they're coming for you.
Oh, never mind. I think it just like skipped my street. All right, we're good. So what do you think about like this whole thing?
I honestly, I'd like to see the community to kind of go back how it was in the COD 4 days, where there wasn't as many people, but it was more of a friendly environment, I guess, to where like people weren't at each other's throats sometimes, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just a little more simple than how it is now. Because preferably, I don't see anything wrong with getting money, but
when you
without the money, if it would be like how it was back in the COD 4 days, I'd pick that. That's just me. I don't. Maybe that's because I don't make money off of this, and I just do it just for the hell of it. But I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta admit, like when before I started making money, I was like, if I make money, I wouldn't even care if it all disappeared and everything like that. But now that I am making money doing what I love, I would kind of like, it will kind of bother me because I used to make money doing what I love. Now I don't. That would definitely bother me
Man.
because it's something like it could possibly be a job for me. And now that it's all gone, that would bother me. But I doubt this is ever gonna go away because once people are making money, it never goes away.
Yeah.
It just
Money,
doesn't.
money changes the minds of the people.
Yeah. So and some people out there, they like their mindset is money over bitches.
MOB,
Man.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I hate people like that. Like we used to talk. It was like that right there was like basically an inside joke between me and Ricky. We used to talk to this guy JLG Reality, and he just came out with something one day like after one of our podcasts, and he was like, "Oh, money over bitches and things like that." Like he was just talking about it like that, and I was like, "Wow, that's really fucked up." But
That's a really arrogant way to think.
yeah, but this community has changed, and also Twitter. At first, Twitter was gay to have. It was
Oh,
like, dude,
you got a Twitter? You a chick, bro.
you have Twitter, you got a vagina, dog. It was like that, but now
I mean,
it's like-
Twitter back in the day, that's all it was. Like, all right, so I'm sitting on the toilet. Okay, brushing my teeth. Like, what the
but
fuck? I
yeah,
didn't know
but
this.
now it's like it's grown. Everybody has Twitter.
Mhm. I
Charlie
mean, it's
Sheen
if
like fucking 3 million followers in 3 weeks.
Char-
Even though he's not part of the community, it's just a
Charlie Sheen's a part of every community.
winning. But the commentary is almost over. Let me check yeah, it's just about over. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Let us know what you think using the comment section below. And until next time, got anything to say, Ricky?
Peace, love, and chicken grease.
And go check out his channel. Link is in the description box. If you don't, I'll rape your mom. And then
In the butt.
dog.
Peace.
That's pretty gay.
Oh well.
Alright guys, peace.